right, old-timer. I've told you 1,000 times before. No one wants to listen to that crap. Turn it off.
这里来你的坏后卫，再去关闭我视为。
Every fucking day. You still have no clue what I'm saying.
我知道你在说什么，太糟糕了。你不知道我在说什么。
Fine. Forget it. They don't pay me enough for this shit.
以上一股白痴。若是你，我们告诉你的第一件事情。
Come now, Zan. We both know what game you're playing here.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. 10 years, 400 miles, and somehow we both end up in the Commonwealth.
Nice to see you, too.
Start talking, or else.
Calm down, darling. Nothing to get flustered over.
Well, I'm pretty damn flustered. All right, look. Obviously, I have some explaining to do. But not here. Follow me.
We buy and sell everything to everyone, except synths. No synths allowed
We
here.
got small arms, long arms, ammunition.
Don't let down the home team. Buy a swatter.
Whatever you're gonna ask, I don't know anything about it.
Okay, we're good. The name's Sen. Engausing Rishini.
Hi.
Okay, we're good. The name's Sen. Engausing Rishini.
So what's the deal with you two, anyway?
Zen was one of my contacts back in D.C. if I ever needed information.
Contact is putting it politely. More like harassment victim.
Zen, you wound me. Besides, your life would be so boring if I wasn't dropping in from time to time.
You say boring, I say peaceful.
So who are you?
I'm a trader of sorts. And before you ask, no, I don't have anything to sell. I don't trade in material goods. Not usually, anyway. My products come in the form of information. If you need dirt dug up on someone, chances are I already have it, or can easily get it. I've even picked up a bit of info about you, Vault Dweller.
It's always creepy when you do that.
It's my job.
That's a strange way to say hello.
You mean the Chinese thing? It's a strange way to say a lot of things to people around here. But I speak it about as well as super mutants speak English. Don't let the accent fool you. It's just an act. Took me a while to learn the language to this point, but that's a very long story.
We've got the time. Besides, I rather like hearing you tell it.
Yeah, all right. Back when I was a much younger man, I traveled all over the eastern coast. In many places I ended up, people gave me a wide berth because of my, well, complexion. But after a while, I noticed that the more they ignored me, the less they would realize what I was really up to, digging up dirt on the lot of them. So I decided to double down on the whole Chinaman thing. At first, it was total gibberish, ching chong ling long and whatnot. But one day, I came across an English to Mandarin dictionary and memorized the whole thing. Now I spew horribly broken Chinese at anyone I want to leave me alone.
I don't have any more questions.
Good. Now that we've caught up and become such good friends again, I have a proposition for the both of you.
Really, Zen, you ought to buy a girl dinner before making a proposal. But fine. What did you have in mind?
Tell me, what do you know about a local scumbag named Murphy?
Precious little, I'm afraid. But I have a feeling you're about to tell us.
Perceptive as always, Audrey. Just south of here is a clinic that sells medical supplies. The problem is, no one who goes into this clinic actually stays well for long. In fact, they seem to get worse.
Strange.
Indeed. The supplies they sell are laced with chems, so anyone who uses them becomes sick and are compelled to return later for more treatment. They become addicted, if I wasn't making that perfectly clear.
Yes, darling, I got that.
Right. I know where they're manufacturing the lace stems. which means there's a cache of unlaced supplies somewhere in the facility. Problem is, the place is locked down tight, and it requires an access code to get in. I need you two to help me steal the unlaced supplies. Then I'm going to sell them for much less to those who desperately need them.
Oh, Zen. Since when did you become such a good Samaritan?
Normally I wouldn't care, but these assholes are bad for business. Hard to keep a reliable clientele when a lot of them are becoming babbling chem-addicted simpletons. And if I can make some caps on the side, well, all the better.
Why do you need me along?
I'm not sure if you've noticed, but I'm not exactly in my prime here. This job is going to require lifting, running, and possibly some shooting if things don't go exactly according to plan. And I'm far too old to attempt any of that nonsense on my own.
What's in it for me?
What? Knowing you did a public service isn't enough? Good. I don't make a point of trusting anyone who doesn't want anything for themselves. Rest assured there will be caps in your future. I'll even let you take a cut of the supplies.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Good.
Hold on, Zen. Theft isn't really my purview, and this job seems rather, let's say, uncouth.
The only thing uncouth about this is preying on the desperate and sick with chem-laced medicine for profit. And if that doesn't convince you, let's say you owe me for everything I did for you back in D.C.
Well, it's hard to argue with you on that last part. Very well. Count me in. What's step 2?
I'm glad you asked. I have a contact inside Murphy's group. Her name is Carmen.
Wait. Your contact is one of these unsavory types you've been talking about. How do you know we can trust her?
Trust me that I trust her. She may be a con woman, but even she knows when it's gone too far. And Murphy has certainly taken it too far. She currently runs the storefront of Murphy's clinic. If she sees me with you two, she'll know we're in business. We've been looking for allies for quite some time now. I'll meet you by the front door. Don't get eaten by a Yao Guai on the way.
I've tried everywhere else, and they can't help. The pain only stops when I buy from this clinic. Please, I need the stims. It hurts so bad. Give them to me, now!
All right, last chance. Get the fuck out or I'll make the pain stop permanently.
No, please. Don't shoot. I'm sorry. I'll go. I'm leaving.
That never gets any easier.
Hello, Carmen.
Good to see you, Zen. Looks like you finally found a couple of chumps to help us out.
Yeah, this is...
Audrey, chump extraordinaire. Zen and I know each other from D.C.
Wow, another capital wastelander. You two really get around.
You have no idea.
You a friend of Zen's too? What's in it for you?
Blood, bullets, and money. All the way.
So, you're a merc. Well, it's good to have a little muscle, because your friends sure as hell don't have any. I'm sure he told you already, but Murphy and his crew are making people sick. And I can't be a part of it anymore.
What changed your mind?
Well, I was fine with it at first. Truth is, the amount of caps we were making gave me blinders. But then one day this guy comes in the store with his kid. She couldn't have been older than 10. Took everything I had to turn them away. The next time I might not have a choice.
What changed your mind?
Well, I was fine with it at first, but then one day took everything.
How exactly did this happen?
At first we had a pretty good thing going, just selling watered down stims. They worked, but not well enough to justify the price. That's when Murph got the idea to lace the stims. You know the rest.
Who is this guy?
Murph and I go way back. We've run nearly every con you can imagine together. But no matter how many caps we made, it was never enough. Look, I know there's no room for bleeding hearts out here. But you can only cause so much misery before you become miserable yourself. But Murphy? His greed's made him cruel.
So, what's next?
Well, Zen probably told you. But the plan is, steal the stims before Murphy can lace him with chems. When Murphy's suppliers find out he can't pay him, they'll put him out of business for good. The hard part is getting into his little castle. Might be a bit of a long shot, but I have a plan. This way. All right. This is a blueprint of the Harbor Master Hotel. That's where Murph's moved all his operations. Production, distribution, all of it. Problem is, we can't get in without a code.
Murphy hasn't already given you access.
He's edged me out of nearly everything to do with this racket. Manning this clinic and referring chem dealers is about all I do anymore. Now his number 2 is this asshole named Hitch. And that asshole is our ticket in.
How's that?
Some of Murph's lackeys got lips looser than a New Vegas whore. And word on the strip is, raiders hit our supply lines hard, and we're running low on chems. Murphy being paranoid as fuck doesn't help matters. Won't do business with anyone local lest they tip the raiders off. Luckily, I know of a very non-local supplier.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
You, Zen. The non-local supplier is gonna be you.
You lost me.
Your Chinese thing? I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Hitch, and you're gonna pose as a foreign supplier of exotic Far East chems.
I'm debating whether or not to be offended by this. Besides, I told you, the Chinese thing is just an act. What if he sees through it?
It fooled me well enough, and I'm 10 times smarter than that knuckle-dragger Hitch.
You'd be playing a modern-day Robin Goodfellow. I like it.
Of course you do. You're not the one in the line of fire if something goes wrong.
He's right. Even legit deals aren't guaranteed to be smooth. Things might get dangerous.
I eat danger for breakfast. Tastes like chicken.
That's the spirit. If it makes you feel better, you and your friend will be packing every step of the way, as Zen's bodyguards.
Darling, I'm sorry. For a moment there, I thought you said I'd be posing as a common guard.
That's right.
Oh, dear.
Never mind. I like this plan now.
Don't worry. Hitch isn't going to be paying attention to the help. Zen and his exotic Far East chems are what's going to fool him. You got those ingredients I asked for?
Yep, I have them with me. Here.
Great. Just brew them up at that chem station like normal. Doesn't have to be perfect. After all, half the trick is mental. As long as he thinks Zen's Chinese, he'll think the chems are too. From there, we get a meeting with Murph himself.
One more thing. We keep my name out of this. Nobody can know that Zen helped take down an extortion ring.
Smart. What'd you have in mind?
For the duration of this ordeal, call me Lao Su.
Excellent choice. After the philosopher, I take it.
What?
Never mind, darling. That was before your time.
All right. I'll get in contact with Hitch. If he takes the bait, he'll want to meet up in the usual spot. I'll mark it on your map. Go make the chems, then meet me there.
I have some threads that need tying before we do this. I'll meet you two there as well.
Just stick to the plan.
Hi.
About time you two showed up. Now we just have to wait for this Hitch character.
Just stick to the plan.
Well, well, well. Hello, friends. Carmen, I assume this old codger is the new supplier you were talking about, huh?
That's right, Hitch. Meet Lao Tzu.
Lao Su. Nice name. Yeah, really rolls off the tongue, don't it?
你妈妈应该杀了你. 但踏入议会，
What?
任过你是否无有一笔税或经营事实。
I don't know what you're saying.
你看起来少人耐累，你把鼻涕灌入手术，转身在书上没一句分析里。
Christ, Carmen, you weren't kidding. He doesn't speak a lick of English, does he?
I told you, Hitch. Foreign supplier.
All right. Tight. Tight. What about these two? What's their deal?
Who cares? They're the help.
Don't look like any help I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, they're foreigners. You've never seen one to begin with.
That right? Huh? You understand me, buddy? Or are you as ching-chong as the Chinaman over here?
Someone wants me to put you out of business. For the right price, I could look the other way.
You fucking asshole!
Look out!
Lock and load!
Look at all that blood.
I suggest only taking what we need. There's so
Nice
many
work.
corpses, and only so
I
many
guess
pockets.
Carmen put you up to this. Truth is, Murph didn't trust her. Little cunt was getting soft.
Those guys were assholes. I'm glad it shook out this way.
Hey, with friends like you, who needs enemies, right? Yeah, but friend or not, you've done us a favor. So here, your pound of flesh.
You'll be needing it, considering you sold your soul.
Hey,
Drink this. You look a little parched.
excuse me.
Zen was an associate of mine. I might have even called him a friend. What you did today goes against everything I thought we stood for. You forced me to choose between you and him, and while I chose you in the end, I'm already beginning to question the decision.
Not another lecture.
Please. I know better than to try and change you. What I don't have to do is let you change me. That's not your choice to make, but I'm starting to feel like it is. I'll give you another chance. Lord knows I've forgiven worse, but it's safe to say I won't be asking you for any more favors.
Heads up.
I'm at your command, darling. Pray you don't ask for anything foolish.
You understand me, buddy? Or are you as ching-chong as the Chinaman over here? Ho-ho! The strong silent type, huh? I wonder if you'd stay that quiet when I'm ripping your eyeballs from their sockets!
Hitch.
Hey, Carmen, lighten up. I'm just joking around with my new friends here. Right? I am curious, though. How are we supposed to make a deal with Sergeant Dim Sum here when no one understands what the fuck he's saying?
Same way I talked to him, Hitch. Same way he hired these goons. He shows you his, you show him yours. You don't need an interpreter for that.
Fine. Truth is, I don't care who you are, where you came from, or what languages you do or do not speak. All I care about is what you can offer our operation. Carmen tells me you have something, exotic.
我希望地拜请你的爱之办喜，是你的睾丸脱落。
Yeah, right on, Lau. Yeah, one moment, please. Oh, fuck yeah, man! It's like Like a swarm of stingwings are having an orgy in my brain.
See, Hitch? What'd I tell you? These guys are good.
Whew. All right. I gotta go run this by Murph. Let's meet back here in 24 hours to discuss details. You bring your people, and I'll bring mine, all right?
你看起来像一个自然平常、看人的土版货代。
I still don't know what you're saying, but I assume that means yes. Carmen, I'll see you at home. Huh?
That went well, didn't it?
I don't want to be too optimistic, but I think we just became successful chem suppliers.
Wonderful. Perhaps by next week we'll be full-on kingpins.
One can hope. Anyways, there's nothing more to do until tomorrow. We'll go our separate ways and meet back here. Try not to get killed in the meantime.
Hey! If it isn't my 3 favorite people in the Commonwealth. Gotta be honest, didn't think you'd show.
你既然让义理，一个告诉我性情，换了我。
Ching chong ding dong galinga dong dong. Shit. I almost like it better when I don't know what the fuck you're saying. But business is business. So to avoid any further confusion, I took the liberty of finding an interpreter.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was hard as fuck to find him, let me tell you. I mean, you're probably the only 2 Chinese people left on the planet. Let alone the Commonwealth. And here you are. It's like you're an endangered species or something. Yeah, maybe when this deal is done, we'll put you both in a zoo. Yeah, keep you safe until you can make more.
You didn't have to do that. We already settled on the price.
Yeah? Well, maybe I like to haggle a little. Ever think of that?
That's not how they do things, Hitch.
And how the fuck do you know that, huh? Fact is, no one knows what the fuck this guy is saying. Besides, I'm the one who decides if this deal gets done. Or have you forgotten who Murph put in charge? Now shut up. The grown-ups are talking. So, Lao, first things first. How do I know we can count on you? I've had plenty of chem suppliers in my time, and most of them were, well, unreliable.
他想知道我们如何可以相信你是可靠的。
我很想反水过往的下岛。
什么？那是什么？你中风了吗？
请你来我让义里做我要。
那种口音是什么？你根本不知道我在说什么。
你给了我们很多皮毛是吗？
他妈的骗子 ！This guy isn't even Chinese.
What the fuck are you talking about? I just heard him speaking the language.
Yeah, if it was spoken by a brain-damaged 4-year-old, there's no way this guy's actually from China.
What the hell? All right, one of you better start explaining, and fast.
What if I say no? Would you still want to shoot me?
Really? That's what you're going with?
Who's there?
Millions of people, thousands of miles, one gigantic fucking ocean, and we run into the one person in the Commonwealth who is actually from China.
I'm trying to think of a way that could have gone worse, and sadly, I'm coming up blank.
Is everyone all right?
Nothing a few stim packs couldn't solve. Too bad this probably just cost us the motherload.
This is your fault.
How the fuck is this on me? I told you, if I ever spoke to an actual Chinese person, my cover would be blown. Between getting struck by lightning twice and that happening again, I think we'd have a better chance with the lightning.
Yeah, what are the odds? Fuck! We were so close, too! I don't see any way of us getting...
Motherfucker!
Holy shit. He's still alive?
I'm not sure how many more surprises I can handle today.
You lying, treacherous bitch! You working with them?
You're goddamn right I am. You and Murphy took things too far.
Why do you fucking care? It's just a bunch of scabs!
Let him die. One less junkie in the Commonwealth.
Fuck you!
Hold on! We still need him. Let's huddle up. Thing is, he's not gonna talk unless we make him. Question is, how you want to handle this?
Why not just torture him?
Why? Because it's barbaric, not to mention unnecessary. I've done this once before in DC, and I'm telling you, words work every bit as well as weapons.
What do you think we should do?
Me. I say we bend him until he breaks. But your ghoul friend might have a point too.
I'm not sure. Let me think about it.
We don't have time for that. It's carrot or stick. Zen says stick, but your friend doesn't like that.
I agree. There's gotta be another way.
You don't need to pity this lowlife, but fine. I'm not gonna torture him. Lucky for us, I don't have to.
You're dead, Common. You fucking lying bitch!
You're not doing yourself any favors, Hitch. Right now, I'm the only friend you've got. And I'm telling you, as your only friend, that wound looks bad. Real bad. You've got maybe a half hour, tops, before you bleed out.
What is it you want?
The access code for the hotel. You give me that and I give you a stim. Just enough to help you get back to Diamond City.
Go fuck yourself. You know what Murphy will do to me if he finds out.
That's a big if, Hitch. Who knows if Murphy will even make it out of this alive? But you clam up and you die right here.
You know what? You know? You're kinda cute when you're bossy. How about you flash me your tits instead?
Suit yourself. Sen, empty out the stims.
No, wait.
You want the stim pack, Hitch? Then give us the fucking access code. Now.
God damn it. If Murphy finds out I helped this bitch.
It's your funeral.
All right. The code is 2652. Just give me the goddamn stim.
See, that wasn't so hard, was it? Here you go, Hitch. One stim pack, as promised. What's the matter, Hitch? Aren't you gonna use it?
Fuck you. Where did you get this?
I don't know. Might have gotten it from Diamond City. Might have grabbed it from the clinic. Who can tell these days, right?
You fucking bitch! Come back here. Come back here, you fucking cunt!
All right, we got the code. Let's meet back at the clinic and figure out what to do next.
I'll meet you back at the clinic. We can discuss things there.
All right, everyone's here and we got the access code. Still, There's another minor problem. There's no way Murphy won't suspect something's up. How do we grab the supplies now?
I say we go through the front door.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to that, but yeah. Might be our best option to just go in shooting.
What?
I don't like it any more than you do, Zen. But at this point, it's kill or be killed. There's no way Murphy's gonna just let us go. And when he finds us, he'll capture us, torture us, and kill us. And if we're lucky, he won't do the same to our friends.
Joke's on you. I don't have any friends.
So, the next step...
I'm not going to get a say in this, am I?
Quit your whining, Zen. This is our only play.
If I might interject here, there may be a middle ground. A fight may be unavoidable, but it makes no sense to charge in blind.
So what do you propose?
You spin a story. Tell Murphy the deal went bad, and only you managed to escape.
He won't believe it.
He won't have to. The goal is for you to buy us time. Is there another way to the rooftop? Some way to flank him?
There is. See the door next to the lobby on the map? That goes to a maintenance area. In the back is a stairwell that leads to the roof. Murphy himself doesn't pay it any mind. You've got to be insane to make that climb. But if you do get to the top, you'll have a clean look of the pool. And a clean shot of Murphy.
Sounds simple enough. Provided our protagonist agrees.
All right. Fine, I'm in.
My hero.
Don't flatter yourself. It's only because I don't trust the rest of you to not take the supplies for yourselves.
I guess it's settled then. Let's meet out in front of the harbor master. Either way, don't be too long. The longer we wait, the worse this gets.
An old fake Chinese man, a con woman, a high society ghoul, and a vault dweller, taking on a small army. What could go wrong?
Okay, here we are. Murph and his goons are inside. If we're lucky, they haven't heard about Hitch yet. I've already punched in the access code, so everything's open. The door to the maintenance room is behind me. I'll take the elevator up and keep him distracted. Once you get topside, look for a shot and take it. Hesitate and we're fucked.
I don't like the idea of you being up there all by yourself.
Little late for that, don't you think? But yeah, we could say fuck it and all take the elevator. But if we do, you can bet Murphy's goons are gonna shoot on sight.
I prefer to use finesse, my dear. As much as I hate the idea of leaving you exposed, it's the best way for us all to come out of this alive.
I agree. Stick to the plan.
Sounds good to me. I'll give you a good head start before I go up. Murphy's got this whole place wired up, so you should be able to hear our conversation. That'll let you know how much time you have. Other than that, good luck. Anyways, it's your choice. Pick a door and we'll follow your lead.
What? What's that? Boys, cover the front door.
Don't shoot! Murph, it's me!
Carmen, what the hell are you doing? Where's Hitch? Help me.
Hitch is dead.
Fuck. Start talking.
We were ambushed.
What was that?
It was loud. I was the only one to make it out.
Say hello to... Wait, you're just Chinaman?
Yeah, make it easy.
Motherfucker! Wait, I never gave you the access. What the... Fuck.
you're saying is true? How do I know you weren't followed? You could have led them right back to us.
I covered my tracks, you know me.
You're dead!
Well, that was fun.
Way too old for this.
Gotta be honest. Saw my life flash before my eyes a couple times there. Whew. But we're alive. Somehow.
It's a miracle you survived.
Yeah, although it helps to have 3 guardian angels on your 6.
Anyways, the hotel is ours. All that's left to do is to get these supplies out of here, and into the hands of the people who need them. For a small price, of course.
Don't we need to continue working together?
I'm not in need of any more muscle, if that's what you're implying. But I may need help moving these supplies. If only I knew someone with experience in that regard.
You mean me? I don't know, Zen. I kinda wanted to leave this all behind.
Look, I certainly don't believe in karma, but clearly you've got some shit to atone for. Why don't you sell the supplies instead? That clinic isn't going anywhere. Maybe you could use it to actually do some good. Besides, I'd have difficulty storing all this anywhere else.
Storing it? So what would that make you? My supplier?
Looks like. So what do you say? Partners?
Partners.
I think I might cry. If I had tear ducts, that is.
Yeah.
Well, before we all ride off into our designated sunsets, I do have one last question. Where exactly is this chem lab, anyway?
Room 62. Top floor, right by the elevator. Why?
Well, I found a key to a room on one of the guards, but I'm not sure which door it belongs to.
Huh. Never seen it. I don't think it's the lab key, but I haven't been here for a while.
I'm sure we'll figure it out sooner or later.
Well, I guess that means we're done here. Thanks again for all your help. You've more than earned your fee.
It was nice to meet you, Carmen. And Zen, always a pleasure. Do take care of yourself, darling.
See you around, Audrey. But please, in small doses.
My dear, I can't promise anything.
Ow. My shoulder still hurts from that fight the other day.
Looks like Murphy was doing more than smuggling chems. These look like refugees. Synths, maybe, but I can't say for sure.
Well, hello.
What's your name, child? They're too frightened to speak, and I can't say I blame them. But we can't just leave them here, either. Perhaps we should ask our mutual friend in the railroad how best to proceed.